And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches, Frontline League over on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We appreciate that. I am your co-host Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how you doing?
I've been better. My mom passed away a few days ago. I mean, I told you this, but been trying to deal with that. But other than that, I'm doing all right. How about you, Scott?
Trying to not get sick, and obviously,
Right.
again, not. Sorry, your mom passed. It's I've gone through the same 10 years prior, so it's another thing we can bond over here with that. So we've got that. Bear me, I'm feeling for you. Obviously, take whatever time
Thank
you
you.
need. But I'm trying not to get sick because I didn't get food poisoning because I've never had that, thank God. But something I had Wednesday kind of ran through me and has me in like a weaker state that I'm worried I'll
hmm
get sick from. Thankfully, I work from home, and it's been mild out for the walks with Miley. But I'm just like, so I'm avoiding being sick. So even though I might look sick or feel sick, I am not, and I'm trying to keep it that way by being as muted and dull as I can with ginger ale and water and soup. Like I'm treating it like I am to be preventative, which is boring, but hey, if it works, it works. So there we go. But let's
hmm
dive in here. We got the Elimination Chamber. Yes, the graphic is there. I finally put the graphic in there, even though it's going to be here for the results and then gone. So that's there. But I got, I got, I got, I got Revolution in there, and I got Rebellion in there, and I got Dynasty in there because they're all happening before Mania this year. And then yes, Sin and Delivers there, and then WrestleMania as well. But I don't have the WrestleMania one yet because well, we got multiple options there. But let's look at the Chamber first. The Chamber didn't happen this past weekend in Toronto. Some stuff happened like Cena turning, but, our version is much more interesting. I digress. We have not recorded the Top of the Card pod for that. That'll be next week. But Top of the Card pod on X, Top of the Card podcast, wherever you get podcasts. We did talk about the releases and the Ricky Stark stuff. It's not out yet, but it will be this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. And then the Cena recording, obviously, will be the one following. But, bear me, let's talk about this one. And I'm sorry, it's the FPL American Championship match where you were the runner-up. It is Will Colt retaining in the Elimination Chamber, keeping the American title over yourself, Bushino, Jonathan Monroe, Kevin Dynamite, and Eli. And yes, you were the last one out. Eli had negative points. He was that bad on some of his stuff. Not to really poke the bear there, but Eli, you dropped the ball on some of that stuff. He didn't pick Trish. I don't think he picked Cena. He didn't get anything right. I
Mm,
don't think so. It happens, but
dang.
only
It
four
happens,
four
yeah.
matches and you get negatives on those. So yeah, but Jeremy, you were the runner-up. It was close. I think you were telling me if you were later in the draw, you probably would have won. Which of course, yeah, because Will Colt was second
Yeah.
last, right, and you were third, I think.
Yeah.
So he did have a bit of a bonus there, which is the idea. But we are looking at
hmm
score potential going forward, especially with tags. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But
Yeah. He also scored really well, so hats off
he
to
did.
him.
He did. Yeah. The Canadian Championship or Cleveland title was retained on a four-match card. The GMSG did retain over Aiden Mack 10-9. Watson rules,
hmm
Varga rules, but he did retain. Daisy Knoll did win the number one contender match, so it is once again, I believe this is the third match. Daisy versus Halcyon for the world title. Halcyon the one defending this time. I'm intrigued by that, and it was a fun way to do that one with that match. Daisy getting the win with Cam and Blake 2020 each. I Quit Deathmatch. RGX did make Victoria Fiore quit. And apparently they got goodbye out of the arena. So she is gone for this foreseeable future as well. So RGX vanquishing a foe there. And we'll see where he moves from there. I won a Watson Rules. I think that's the second one I've ever won, maybe third, which is ridiculous. But it was a Watson Rules match in Canada against Atlas, the European champion, no less. Non-title, but I did beat him. That one-pointer on Drew almost cost me, but if I put Cena, it would have been even more solid. But I got the first bonus right compared to him, so it was all smooth sailing if it was a tie. But man, it was a nail-biter. But Atlas, fun match there, and James Costner attacked again, and we have issues, so that's unfinished business. We're going to go from there, and we both have issues with him now, so we'll see how that goes. Go Right did defeat Mr. Glee. James Costner did defeat 3J Platinum. The Arbiter beat Jackson Myrtle. Aiden Akagi showing up to basically he signed up for Revolution, but came in early for Chamber and other stuff. Went to no contest with Dedrick Cyrus. JJ Rocky beat Arstella, and Red beat Jeffrey Warhol. Both sides continuing their wins into the Mania side for JJ and Red, so very interesting there. The Kings of the Ring, Bastion and Brooklyn Nerd, did win the FPL Continental Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match. Can't believe I said that without stumbling it. The Reaction were runners-up, along with Hell's Kitchen, because technically it was a draw, kind of. It was like 42-40, 32-32, 24-22. So
Hey, they started the chamber and they won the chamber.
they did. It does happen. So, but
That's wild.
the Kings did win, and I think with the Reaction were last. They were the ones who were third out as well. So like entering. So it was a wild match. As mentioned, championship implications, and we'll talk about those as we go here, or as we get to it. Halcyon did defeat Eddie Chairshot Wood in that non-title match. Call of the Mountains, the champs, Sheriff Dog and Mark Hopper did defeat Black Sacrament handily, 52-38. Bane the Bishop beat Mark Steele and Watson Rules 10-3. Hiroshima Moses and Hunter Williams went to a no contest. Jut X and Rufus Bear also went to a no contest, thanks to the 1919 for Jut and X. Billy Grayson beat Payne and Rab. Wookie beat Supreme Rock. Boonjaw and the Gaffer went to a no contest. Elimination Chamber, it happens sometimes. Matt Zion beat Papa Snooch, which is funny because actually Matt texted me when I gave him the picks page for the next one. He was like, sorry, I missed Chamber. You didn't. You won, actually. Handily. But there we go. Achievements were had, as we had 20 people, looks like, debut in Elimination Chamber. That math doesn't work, but you know what I mean. Halcyon won a 25th match. Billy Grayson won a triple threat. RGX won a death match. Bane won a Watson. And Will Colt, Bastion, and Broken Nerd won an Elimination Chamber match. 6 enter, 1 leaves. In your guys' case, 12 enter, 2 leave. But there you go. There's the full write-up. Guys, please check this out. Lots of work done here by CT. He's already got matches written for Revolution, for crying out loud. So, yeah. But
He's
Red,
an animal.
It's insane. He had them written like a week or two ago. Like he's like, I got an idea, and he writes it. Of course, that's not to say that we don't take character stuff in, but that's how we're able to do some of this stuff. We always can edit it and seed stuff. Like I've had a match submitted, and then days later went, something cool happened, and I added it in. So totally possible. There's the chamber for the tag title contenders. Go check that out, please. Lots of fun stuff there. We got Red and Jeffrey Warhol, and then JJ and Arstella, and their stuff going back and forth. Light of the Cult. Excuse me. God dang. Light of the Cult are there, and there's some WrestleMania stuff there, talking with those guys. Some very interesting stuff, actually. Please check that out. Aiden Nakagi and Dedrick Cyrus, Arbiter and Jackson Myrtle, backstage with Payne. There's lots of stuff going on here. Open challenge for Costner with the returning 3J as well. He actually locked in, I believe, the Hero's Lariat and Cross Swords. He's pulling a GMSG by doing my stuff, so there we go. Backstage with Hero, Dedrick comes to the ring. Lots of stuff in here. It's a lot of fun. Please read it. We try to structure it like a show, so things happen back and forth and things are nuts. So it's a lot. But let's move forward. Revolution is this weekend, BeerMe, and I'll go get the graphic. Boop, there it is. Revolution is this weekend. We do have the FPL World title. As mentioned, Daisy Knoll won the shot. Halcyon will defend against former champ Daisy Knoll. It is turning into a feud similar to Caesar and Blake in a way, where it just kind of kept coming up. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know what to make of this one, but it's been back and forth, and Halcyon, really, this is to see who defends against Aiden Nakagi at WrestleMania. So who do you got? Halcyon or Daisy? It's hard to bet against Halcyon now after all these, but it's still Daisy, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Halcyon.
I'm kind of
just
thinking
because
Daisy for the upset, but it's hard to bet. Like
Halcyon was so happy when he won it, and I kind of don't want to see him lose it for a little while.
Yeah, it's fair. I like that. I think
Plus,
either is
shout
a
out to
tough
the Finn.
challenge for Aiden. Yes, the Finn.
Mm-hmm.
The tag titles, it is Call of the Mountains versus Hell's Kitchen. So Hell's Kitchen was one of the runners-up. They get the shot here against Sheriff Dog and Mark Harper. I know it's not the Reaction, but the Reaction have had the shot multiple times, so it is Hell's Kitchen getting this here. So Hell's Kitchen challenging Call of the Mountains. So it is Lucifer and Mac and Cheese versus Sheriff Dog and Mark Harper. Do you think the tag titles are going to change hands? Or is it the Call that go to Mania to face the Kings. Because that's where their shot is.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna pick Hell's Kitchen to win this.
I could see it.
Because it's AEW, and you never know.
Exactly. Exactly. I know Sheriff Dog has told me before he's had issues with stuff this time of year, and normally when we don't pick him, he wins. So you might have just given him the win. I kind of think the Calls take it because Call versus King. I like it. I like that a lot. But Hell's Kitchen, that'd be a hell of a lot of fun too. So I'm picking the Call, but it's like a 51-49 situation. So yeah. We got 3 stages of hell, BeerMe. We have Jonathan C.T. Martin versus Kyer. The feud of the year, like 5 years running, it feels like, continues with which could be match of the year and feud of the year once again. I'm picking CT on this one. What do you got?
It's his favorite company, so yeah. Give me CT.
It's true, it's true. How about this one? The European Championship is being defended. Yes, it's Revolution, but we're not going to wait all the way until Stand and Deliver the day before Mania. So Atlas Kiyama is defending the FPL European Grand Prix Championship against Pain. I lied. There's Rebellion in there too, but that's still April. We're not waiting that long. So Atlas versus Pain. I'm picking Atlas. Pain's dangerous, though. Pain just had that kind of shock Canadian title win, but
yeah,
I'm going Atlas on this, though.
This is tough. I like both people. I'm going to go with Atlas to get a successful defense in.
He needs a rebound after I beat him. Not that I'm twisting it after anything, but yeah. Aiden Akagi is continuing because, shit just got real. He's facing Luke Gray, and they have history. They actually had major history in the Rumble as well. So I'm picking Aiden. Just because that momentum, but it's hard to bet against Luke. I don't want to bet against Luke.
I know, but I feel like I always pick the new guy.
Yeah.
Kind of got to keep that going. Just got to do it. Sorry, Luke.
How about this one? Non-title. This has been some stuff exploding. It is the FPL America champion Will Colt versus Captain Krulix Blackwell. Non-title. I kind of like Blackwell's chances, but I'm picking Will Colt. Not much has not much gotten in his way. So.
Yeah, I mean, Cap had that amazing European run. So I think he's going to win here and solidify that, like, he's here, like, for the big time title.
It is a main show, so he could work his way into that. I'm not necessarily for Mania, but there's stuff right around there afterwards that, Backlash might need a title match.
Right.
We can see it. We do have question marks. We'll fill those in as we go here. Or not as we go, but after we'll finish these matches here. Mr. Glee is going one-on-one with X. Who you got?
Give me Mr. Glee.
How about me and JJ Rocky? Oh, sorry, I got to pick. I'll go X on that one. Me versus JJ. Who you got? I'm picking me. I got momentum. I got to win.
You do.
You got to start it.
You do, yeah.
And I think I beat JJ before, but I can't remember.
Man.
I truly remember. I think I did.
I'm going to pick Scott. I'll pick you.
Which probably means he's going to win because it's AEW. Right?
It's AEW, yep.
But this is the time of year I usually do good. So let's see. And Eddie Chairshot Wood is going one-on-one with Jackson Myrtle.
Oh, I really like that match.
Yep. I'm going Jackson on that one. I've not been picking him for a while, but I'm picking him. I got to pick him, yeah.
You know what? Eddie beat me. So I'm going to pick Eddie.
All right. We got some kickoff show matches. We're going to announce some more here in a second, but we got the Light of the Cult versus Monster Mash versus Matt Zion and Rab. This is AEW. I am picking Matt Zion and Rab. They're going to put 11 on Moxley and he wins, and there's 11 points. And right? Like,
I'm going to go out on a limb. Big limb.
Is it Monster Mash?
I think Monster Mash gets the first one.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? Bane the Bissa versus Hunter Williams.
Ooh.
I'm going with Hunter on that one.
I'm going to go with Bane.
3J Platinum versus the Arbiter. I'm going Arbiter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go Arbiter. But no, 3J just came back. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Arbiter.
Okay. Boonjaw.
3J is John Cena.
It's true. He might turn. Careful. Boonjaw versus Rufus Bear. I'm picking the Bear.
Yeah, the Bear. The Bear gets,
And Papa Snooch versus Wookie. I'm picking Wookie.
Wookie, yeah.
All right, so let's scroll back up here. We got some blanks to fill in. BeerMe, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches to announce, and almost all of them are on the kickoff. What have you got?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 on the kickoff.
Okay, I'll start because that way I'll do my my 6th one for the main show last. So I'll do 2. I have Eli versus Kevin Dynamite, and I'm leaning towards Kevin on that one. And I have Bastion versus Jeffrey Warhol, and I'm picking Bastion. Who you got?
Same.
Eli and Bastion?
Or
Kevin and Bastion?
Yeah.
Okay. What's 2 of yours?
2 of mine. All right. Well, I got the Gaffer versus Supreme Rock versus Mark Steele. And I'm gonna pick Mark Steele.
I think so too. I was thinking that too.
Yeah. That sounds like a lead
little more
singer of a
consistent.
band.
It does.
Like,
it does.
Oh, it really does. It's like Alexis King. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. And Jason Blades versus Jet in a kickoff show hardcore match.
Oh, I'm picking Jason Blades on that.
Yeah. Jace's the hardcore person. Yep, definitely.
Okay, I got 2 here. I got Go Right versus Jonathan Monroe. I'm leaning towards Monroe over Go.
I feel like I always pick Go. I'm going to pick Monroe. I'm going to be different. I'm going to pick Monroe. All
right. Detrick Cyrus looking to rebound after that no contest with Aiden versus Hiro Shin Moses. I'm picking Detrick.
Yes.
Hero's tough, but I'm picking Detrick. Detrick's kind of got my eye there.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to pick Detrick as well.
2 more of yours. Actually, hold on.
All right.
I'll do my 3rd kickoff. You'd finish your kickoff, then I'll do the main one.
All right.
So we'll do the kickoff. The last one I have is Cam Popplestone versus Pushino. So an almost world title contender versus an almost American champion. That is a big match for the kickoff show. I am picking Cam on that one. I'm quite confident on that. I think he's got that one. How about you?
Yeah, I'm going to pick Cam as well.
Okay. So what's your other kickoff show matches?
I have Orstella versus Broken Nerd versus Static. I'm going to pick Nerd. But, I'm biased.
Static could steal that. That sounds like AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong.
God,
I love that. I was there. Yeah.
I picked Roddy because I figured they'd cancel out, and it was amazing. That was a good match. Dark Horse pick a Static. I don't bet against Nerd ever.
Yeah, I don't either.
But Static, I mean, I picked Nerd. What else you got?
Okay. I got Redhead 12
My girl.
taking on James Costner.
Oh. Yeah, Red. 100%. Because Costner sucks. No. Costner, that's actually really tough. Costner's one of the tougher ones.
I'm going to pick Red.
I'm picking Red for that one. I'm picking Red. It's AEW. I'm a little more, I think for that one, I'm picking Red for that.
Yeah.
Red does gamble a little bit on some of those ones, and there's more to work with. And I think that'll pay off here. Because this one, don't get me wrong, the pay-per-view looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't look that, surprising to me. Brody King is not beating Okada. It's... No.
Right.
You could top lock that and walk away happy. Stuff like that, Not like...
There's one...
Will
Eddie
Thorpe actually beat Trick? Things like that. So I'm pretty confident on this one, yeah.
Yeah, there's one match I'm kind of iffy on, but I don't know if
they're going to pull the trigger on Cope. But I feel like they are. But maybe...
maybe.
Tony's... did they just hotshot it to Tony for Australia and put it right back like a Saraya? I jokingly said and didn't think they'd actually go back to, but... I don't know. Tony's so over, so you got to keep it on it, right?
Right. I feel like that's maybe the story they're telling.
We'll see. So I'm going to go with Red on that one, yeah. But that's yours?
Yeah. All right. I got one more.
Oh, one more, yeah.
And this might be my favorite match on the card. Aiden Mack will be taking on James Blake.
Oh, my God.
And I have no idea who to pick. I'm going to go with Aiden Mack.
Draw.
I always pick James Blake. But I'm going to pick Aiden
James
Mack.
Blake just lost. I think Aiden will do, not a surprise win, but it's this is the time. When there's a chink in the armor, Aiden's the one to strike.
I feel like anybody that wins the European title after they lose it, they just go on like a massive run.
Well, and look who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Aiden,
I think Aiden Mack is
and James.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
Aiden's
Aiden
going to take
Mack's
it.
gonna get it
I
done.
think you're right. I think he's going to take that one. Yeah, it's going to be close too.
Also Gunther versus Jay White would rule as.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's probably happened on the Indies.
Yeah,
well, maybe not. Jay White didn't
maybe
do much
not.
Indies. No, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, here's my main show match to announce before we wrap this up here. As you can probably tell by my eyes, you can't see it right now, but you will later. I'm fading. I'm tired. But BeerMe, this is your match. It's you and the GMSG, the Canadian champion. You guys get to face the FTT, which is RGX and Billy Grayson.
I like that.
That's
a
an
good match.
old rivalry back of FBU and RGX. And the good guys haven't teamed in a little while. Like FBU did, but not this duo. So how do you feel about that?
I like it. Anytime I get to be in a tag match with GMSG, it's always a good time.
I am picking you guys, even though it's Revolution, so AW. I don't know, but I'm picking you guys for that.
Yeah. I'm going to pick us as well, but it's going to be a hell of a match. It could be a match.
It could be. With the way you guys do points, RGX and Billy, yeah, I could see that. I could absolutely see that. So, but that is Revolution, guys. The picks page, it's up right now. You can go put your picks in now. The show is 8 o'clock Eastern Sunday. And there's no Rampage anymore, so Collision Saturday. So we put the picks page out Wednesday night, last night. You can get your picks in right now. Put them in there. Again, it's descending points. So if you put Moxley and you put a 10 on him, you can't put 10 on anybody else. Simple and straightforward. If you're in a hardcore match, you got negatives and things. So keep all that in mind. There's a link down in the Discord below to tell you how that stuff works. So keep that in mind. Again, it's I think a 6:30 Eastern start for 0 hour, which is an hour and a half. So math. But yeah, your deadline basically is 5:30 Eastern on Sunday. It's Thursday night. Put your picks in tonight. Put them in tomorrow. Think about it. Do whatever you're gonna do. Saturday, you got all day. Get them in. It is the main show. It's the road to WrestleMania. It's a lot of stuff happening right now. So please get your picks in for that. Yeah. And we'll leave it at that, BeerMe. Anything else you want to say here tonight?
Nope. Just good luck weekend, everybody.
It says good luck, everybody. Again, Top of the Card Pod here on Twitter and right here on YouTube. That's the podcast I would have in my brain. Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Frontline League on X. Go follow Top of the Card also, because both of those, that's why I was saying it, go into the same Discord. So please check that out. That's part of it too. Probably because we have a purple screen here for the background, which is our logo is purple for Frontline. That doesn't explain Top of the Card. I don't know why I said it. Anyway, please check it out, guys. It is a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun with this one, with the Mania stuff. It is some crazy, crazy times. It is some good stuff. Please check it out. The write-ups are going to be a lot of fun for this one. Mania is looking crazy. We got graphics already made. I got to work on the promo for that. I got footage to download. It's going to be some good stuff. So please check all that out. We appreciate you, and we'll see you this Sunday. God, Sunday night's going to be crazy. We're going till midnight with Mox and Cope bleeding to 1 a.m. Oh, that just hit me. Well, it's going to be a fun time anyway. We're going to have fun with that in our voice chat. It's going to be great. So we'll see you guys there. Again, Frontline League on X, Frontline Prediction League. Follow all the stuff. We'll see you there. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.